In this vlog, we're gonna see what is a work manager and how we need to use in our application. So, what is the main requirement for a work manager? Let us consider you are somewhere outside capturing few images where in your travel. So you want to upload those images to your drive or your to make a backup. So you are on a metered internet, like you are on a limited internet you are having in your device, and you want to do the work when you reach back home, so that you can access your Wi-Fi and upload all the images to the server. So here we need to do some background task. So in this particular scenario, I want to explain you how to make use of a work manager. And not only this, in Android latest version of Oreo, whenever you are trying to run any background services, it has some constraints like DOS mode, which will not allow you to run any background service. So when you want to achieve the task of uploading photos successfully into your server, you need to use a work manager. So how we need to use a work manager? Before getting to that, let us start with the dependencies. Let's add the dependencies for the work manager. As of day, I am having 2.3.4 as the latest version, so I am adding dependencies. So let's get on to the task, how we need to implement. So as I've said, you want some images to be uploaded, and you can start the coding like you can set few constraints like check whether your network type is metered or unmetered. As I have said, your internet is limited or unlimited. So whenever there is a limited, you can pass the task, and whenever the network is unlimited, you can start the task. So these are the constraints, and not only network, you can also have a constraint like charging. Is your battery having enough charge to make the operation, or if your battery is very less, you can't, I mean, you want to make some other work with your remaining battery. So these are the constraints we need to be considering before running a work manager. So it is an optional completely. If you want, you may add the constraints here, and if you don't think you don't require constraints, then you can skip it even. So for as for now this example, I want to skip the constraints. So here we are initializing a one-time request. There are two kinds of requests in work manager: one-time request and periodic request. So in this vlog we're gonna see what's a one-time request. So one-time request states that you want a work to be done at once, like only once you want to do a work, and later on you don't require it to be done again and again. So here we need to create a background task class which is extended by a worker class. So after extending a worker class, you will get an override method do work. So whatever the task you want to do in background, you need to be provided in this method. So I want to upload photos in background. So I'm providing you a simple example here by providing a log. So this is my work. Consider this is a task of uploading photos. Okay, so whenever the task is successfully done, you will get a result success. This statement, okay, this will return you a success. So here, as we have initialized our one-time request and adding constant is optional, as I have said. So initializing, getting instance of a work manager. So with the help of the work manager instance, we will enqueue our one-time request. Okay, so by here our task of providing work manager the work is done, and this one is observing. So whenever your constraints are met successfully, if you provide them, then your work manager will start doing the work which you have allotted to it. So after the work is completed, you can observe the success of, I mean, the work is successfully finished or not. So if your work is successfully finished, you can get into this block and you can trigger some action, like you may make some alert box, or you may provide any kind of thing that user can understand that uploading of the photos has been successfully completed. So this is a work manager for one time request. So there are, you may be doing this task with the help of asynchronous task also, but as I have said earlier, Android Audio is providing some constraints, so it is taking care of your battery life and it is killing all the background services. So we need to provide, it's a proper way, we need to make a background service call with the help of a work manager. And the main use of the work manager is it will perform a deferrable task and a guaranteed task. So what is a deferrable task? So a task which need to be performed, but there is no urgency for it to be performed now. It can be performed even later, but it needs to be performed, so it's a deferrable. And guaranteed, so it must be done mandatorily. It should not be skipped again. So considering these two, we need to perform with work manager the background task. As we are not having anything to display, it's just a hello world statement, and we will see how the run task is running in background. So it's one time task. The message which we have provided in our background task class, you can see it here, and later as we are observing the status, you can see the task is finished. Okay, so this is how we implement the work manager with one time request. Okay, so if you are having any doubts in this particular thing, you may comment it in the comment section below, and to get the code for this tutorial, go through the description section. You may find there a URL, and also this particular code is written in Kotlin language. So in the link I am providing you the code for both Kotlin and Java, so that it might be flexible for you. And also, if you like this video, do like, share, subscribe to my channel, and hit on the notification bell icon to get the latest updates from my channel. Also, I will be doing a next video on the periodic time request, so I will be explaining there in much detail how we need to handle the periodic request in work manager.